Fair to say that one was probably more universally loved, but a lot of people digging Danny Brown's album, Old. Thanks to Pete. The sent a text. Pete from Melbourne wanted to hear a bit of $25. I'll tell you what. Why don't we say hello to the man himself on the line. Hello there, Danny Brown.
What's up, man?
Congratulations, man. This is such a good album. It's the feature album this week on Triple J. Tell me, how are you feeling about this record?
I feel great about it. I was able to take my time with it, and not too many record labels give an artist that much time to just make an album, So I'm happy with the way it was received,
Yeah. Well, we're loving it down here. What was the, what took the most time when you took your time making it?
I think just finding the actual beats, just taking my time and finding the right production. And I say, I took a year writing it and it took a year to record it.
There are so many different production teams on each song. There's sort of 8 different production teams and studios and stuff. How did you work out which song to take to which bunch of people to get the beats and produce it?
I got to thank Paul White for a lot of that. But he did a majority of the album, and most of the stuff he did, we couldn't clear the samples. You know what I'm saying? So he had to go and find, players and different musicians and, singers to replay this stuff and to make it sound as good as what we had. A lot of the stuff he made ended up coming back and sounding better than the actual samples. So I got to thank him for that.
That's great, yeah, because one of my favourite songs, I'll probably play it in a second, Lonely, is a Paul White one, and that does have a couple of samples on it. But the other Paul White produced tracks that don't have samples listed, has he gone and had the samples replayed?
Yeah, that was him pretty much. That's him doing his thing, so I got to give him a lot of props for that.
Okay, that's quite a long and drawn-out process. It's a damn big album. There's 19 tracks, but more than just the track listing, it's the stories and the ideas. There's big stories and big ideas. You talk a lot about your life. How do you get the vibe of what stories to tell from your life?
I don't know, to be honest. That just come from a place where I can't even explain. Whatever I feel, even with the beats, it might be a beat that I like, but if nothing comes, feeling-wise, then I can't do anything to it. So a lot of times, maybe the beats made me feel a certain type of way, and it was able for me to write that way,
Yeah. What about the song that we've been playing a lot, Dip?
Don't let me into my zone. Don't let me into my zone. Don't let me into my zone.
Why can't we let you get in your zone? What's your zone, and what's bad? What's bad about it? What happens there?
No, I was just saying, man, don't let me get on that level to where you can't control me to not do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
What happens?
Sometimes that could ruin your night. You ever had that homeboy that you was with and they got just too faded, and then now you can't control them no more? You know what I'm saying? They want to do whatever they want to do, and it might be some unsafe things. You're like, no, you can't leave with that girl. She's drunk. You're drunk. That type of thing.
Got it.
Just please protect me. That's what I'm saying. Just watch over me. Or let me get in my zone, or it might be a bad night for everybody.
So it's it's a request for a duty of care from your friends.
A request for a designated driver. That's what that is.
I think there are a lot of people listening going, I know exactly what you are talking about. Danny Brown on Triple J for the song I'm going to play now, which is Lonely, the Paul White track. That does have quite a definite emotion in the backing. Is that how you got the vibe to write quite a sad song about it on top of it?
Yeah, pretty much. I had that beat for a long time. I had that beat for maybe 6 or 7 months before I even wrote to it. So I listened to that beat over and over every night. Once I found the right topic to talk about, I just kept it going.
Okay, well, here it is right now. This is Lonely on Triple J. If you want to know a couple of, fairly harrowing parts from Danny Brown's life, here is the song that will tell you those stories. But it sounds damn nice. From the album Old, this is Lonely on Triple J.
Le oiseau qui dormait en chacun de nous, c'est la mort.
You know me. I say nobody really know me.
That was Lonely on Triple J from Danny Brown's album Old. Very different sounding to a lot of the other tracks. We've been playing Dip a lot, of course. There is a couple of different vibes on the album, a couple of different Danny Browns almost.
Yeah, I guess you can say that's just, I like to capture an emotion when I record too. Because a lot of times I might say a word wrong, or I might not say something right, but I'll keep that take just because I capture the right emotion to the song. And I think the voice is what goes with the emotion. So if it's a song where I'm happy and I'm having fun, of course I'm going to get more high-pitched and I'm going to get more excited. But if it's a song where I'm talking sad and I'm being all emo, I'm going to sound all sad and emo,
Yeah.
So that's just me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that track does have some, sad stories from your life. Are you in a good place right now, Danny?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm finally happy that I got this album out. It's like a
Yeah.
weight lifted off my shoulders, you know, that everybody like it. I got good reviews, you know what I'm saying? I believe it's going to mature real well. I think it's an album that 6 months later, people going to get how good it is, you know?
Yeah. There's people who are calling it your masterpiece, you know, like from start to finish, so many different vibes and stuff, and people are absolutely digging it. I've got to ask you a couple of questions about stuff, maybe some of the metaphors and the lyrics that maybe I don't understand, maybe other people will find very, very obvious. What about Wonderbread, a song on the first side?
On my way to get wonderbread. I swear I just wonderbread. Mommy gave me
Is it just about bread?
I mean, the song is about my mom asking me to go to the store to go get some bread, and through that, I get to see all the craziness that goes on through my neighborhood, and I eventually get jumped and guys take the bread, which is a metaphor for the world anyway. Everybody just wants the bread, no matter what. It's always going to be somebody there to try to stop you from getting the bread, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was a nice, cool, like, nursery tale, like Dr. Seuss rapping type thing, you know?
Over that kind of that triplet beat as well. It sounds just like it really takes you onto it's like you're riding a horse or something.
Yeah, it's real majestic, I can say, you know?
It's like actually on that same side of the record, a couple of tunes later, Torture has got that amazing double hi-hat sound on it as well. A much more serious song and with more stories from your life. But that hi-hat sounds great.
Yeah, that's Oh No, you know, and I was happy to work with him, and he just reached out to me early when I was working on the album and just sent me a lot of beats. And I like when a producer send me a lot of beats because, like I said, I might like it, but I usually go with something that captures my feelings, you know? And that beat just captured my feelings in that way to where I wanted to talk about those type of things, you know?
Absolutely. I'm talking to Danny Brown on Triple J. One more question about another song. You got the song, well, it's called Dubstep. It's not really a dubstep song, but you do sing about having your dubs on your step. What are your dubs and what are they doing on your step?
The dubs would be 20 bags or whatever narcotics I was selling at the time. And I was selling them on the steps of my porch, you know. And I guess I was just using a play on words and made the music a metaphor for my hustling days, you know. Where the song before that was called Dope Song, and I was saying I wasn't going to talk about doing that anymore. And then to write the next song, I totally contradicted myself and do it. But I found a total creative way to do it.
Yeah, I put the video clip for that up on my blog earlier today as well, with the crazy colours and everything. It's definitely not glorifying selling drugs in any way. But it's not just dubstep. Then you've got Dip, which obviously talks about getting a little bit crazy, and then Kush Coma as well. So it certainly was not your last dope song at the start of Side B. And smoking and drinking. Gosh, I just noticed it.
But it was my last one with me talking about selling it, not doing it, you know, I guess.
I got it. That's fine. All right. Triple J, hey, I should ask, I'm going to play dubstep now. Any plans before you get in town for Laneway Festival? Any big plans?
No, I've just been, you know, the album been out, so I haven't really had a moment to myself.
Wow.
You know, pretty much I'm trying to, you know, pace myself, so by the time I do get out there, I have enough energy to turn out in Australia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, it's going to be, it's a great Laneway Festival as well. Some great bands on the lineup. Churches are on the lineup. Lords on the lineup. She was in Australia last week. Danny Brown, I will see you next year for Laneway. Thanks for talking to Triple J.
Thank you, man.
No worries, man. Oh, and a bit of a language warning on this as well. This is dubstep. Cheers, Danny. Triple J.
I was thinking about some.
Oh, yeah, that was the band that took out Triple J Unearthed High a couple of years ago, 2011, from their album Sleep in the Water. That is Fall Underneath. Played you a bit of Dylan.